So far, we learned how to extract data from a website, but now it's time to show you how to export that data into a CSV file or JSON file. To export data in different formats with Selenium, we have to use the Pandas library. Pandas will let us manage all that data inside data frames. You can think of a data frame like a spreadsheet on Excel. Pandas is a whole new library, but here we're going to learn just how to store data into a data frame. So first we have to install Pandas. So in case you don't have it, just open a terminal here inside PyCharm and then run pip install pandas. Then press enter. In my case, I already have it installed. And once it's installed, just write here import pandas as PD. PD is just a short name for pandas, so we can use it without writing a long word. So now to create a data frame, we're going to write PD data frame, and now we open parentheses. Now we can create a data frame from different ways, but since we already have lists, we can do it with dictionaries. So dictionaries are made of lists, and we can create a dictionary with curly braces. So here we have the parentheses because of the data frame, and here the curly braces because of the dictionary. And inside a dictionary, we have to set a key. So here we open single quotes and write the key. So I want first to create a date, and I'm going to write the date key, and inside I'm going to put the list. So this is the structure of a dictionary. You have the key, then column, and then the list. So I'm going to write one key for one list. Now it's time for the home team. So I'm going to write here home team, then column, then the list, then score. So I create the key and then the list, and finally away team. So first the key, column, and the list. Now I'm gonna set this to a data frame named df. So this is the data frame I'm gonna create. And now to export all of this data to a CSV file, we have to use df and then the to CSV. So here you can see that you can export it to JSON, Excel, and also CSV. CSV is the most popular choice, and I'm going to use it. Stands for comma separated values, and it's a simplified version of Excel. So it's really common for managing small data sets. So I'm going to use to CSV, and now open parentheses. So inside here you have to create the name of the CSV file. In this case, I'm going to name it football underscore data, and you have to specify the extension. So it's .csv. And now you can export it as it is, but I like to add one more argument, and this is the index. So by default, data frames works with index, and if we export it in a CSV file, we're gonna get a column with that index data. So it's gonna be a column with 1, 2, 3, and so on. If you want to disable that, you just have to add index and here write false. Now let's print this df to see how it looks in the terminal. So I write print df, and now the code is ready to be executed. So I'm going to uncomment this so the driver quits after the scripting process is finished. And now I'm gonna run this script. So I click on run, and now let's see what happens. So the browser is open now, and now click on all matches, and now Selenium should be scraping all this data. So let's see here, and yeah, it's printing this home variable we created before, and probably this is going to take some time. Remember that Selenium, it's not so fast. For example, Scrapy, it's way faster than Selenium. So later in this course, I'm going to compare both of them so you can see yourself how fast is Scrapy compared to Selenium. Now, it took Selenium around 1 minute to get all of this data, and finally it printed this data frame. So I have this data frame, and I'm going to check if the CSV file was created. So I'm going to open it here, And yeah, it's here, football underscore data. So I double click on it, and here we have the 4 columns: the date, home team, score, and away team. And that's it. You learn how to export the data we scraped into a CSV file.